Astro Spidey here, today with another comic book haul. Sorry it's been such a long time. Yeah, I recorded this video already a couple days ago, but there was a CGC book that hadn't come in the mail. But then it came the day after, and I was like, screw that, I want to have that in there. But then it got a virus. And then I was ready to record on like Monday, which was yesterday when I'm filming this. And then I figured I could just wait until Marvel Legacy, and I didn't want to wait so long, even though it's like 2 days from now where I live. But yeah, I did get 3 other trades than the one you can see here. That is Spider-Man 2099. I've read some of it. It wasn't as good, but I've only read like the first issue or like half of it. And then Spider-Man, The Goblin's Last Stand. I already have the Death of Gwen Stacy's, but this is the Epic collection. I've read 121 and 122, of course, long before I got that trade. That was some of the first stories I ever read. And Deadpool Volume 1. So, yeah, and then I got this. I already had the singles, and I read it a long time, but it was like $10. No, less than $10, so I couldn't pass it up. Alright, so it's funny because you can see here I've made these little things so I can tell you that's later, and then I know, yeah, what it is. So new books. These is everything since my last haul or around my last haul. Inspired Renew Your Vows, number 11. Yeah, everything since the last haul. 11, every new book I've got. Inspired Renew Your Vows, number 11. It was alright. It wasn't the greatest. That cover is pretty cool though. With that new Green Goblin looking guy, and then Peter down there. One and only Spider-Man. And then I got Peter Parker Spider-Man, Spectacular Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 4. Haven't read it. I don't like the series that much. Yeah, I want to get it, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll catch up on it later. And Spider-Man Deadpool, number 21. I am picking this series up again. When I stopped getting books, I just didn't get any books at all, just in trade. But then I didn't even get in trade, so yeah. And I got this one. Is pretty cool. This one's actually pretty good. I haven't picked up that many Batman books recently, but I got Batman: The Red Death, number 1. It's in one shot. I hate when they do that. I don't know if you hate that, but when they make a one-shot and then it's number 1, that makes no sense. I know it's probably just to attract people or something like that. Alright then, Venom 154, which I haven't read yet. And Venomverse number 1. That one came a little bit before my last haul, actually, I think. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. And I was kind of afraid that Spider-Man wouldn't be in it, you know, Black Suit Spider-Man. But he was. It was actually pretty awesome to see Peter Parker who hadn't said no to the symbiote, or gotten away with it. Rejected the symbiote. Venomverse number 2, I love that cover. That's super awesome. I think that's, spoilers, that's Peter Parker up there. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, and then I haven't read that one yet. And then Venomverse 3, which is a really weird cover there. And then I got Edge of Venomverse number 1. These came out like a few months ago, so yeah, just wanted to show them anyways. Got all of these since the last haul. I've picked up so many books. It's so insane since the last one. But Edge of Venomverse 1, second printing. I didn't know it was second printing when I bought it, but then I found out it was kind of nice. Number 2, that it isn't. The next 3 here aren't. Or the next all books here aren't second printing. Then 4. Didn't get 5. No, didn't get 3. And then awesome cover there. Isn't that just the coolest cover ever? Of Deadpool. Venom Deadpool, or Venom Pool. I know it's not the actual Venom Pool. Okay, then back issues. I found, I was in Copenhagen. I'm from Denmark, and I don't live there normally. But I was there for a little trip, and there was this comic store that I went to where they had a bundle with like 25 for 25 cents you can get each comic. for a comic, and these were in very bad condition. It is a professional one where you can buy new books, and that's pretty expensive though. But these were very bad condition, so I picked them up anyways, like 25 cents and nothing. And then there was this other one that was like $1.20, which was pretty current, so that's pretty awesome. So I got All-Star Batman, that was for $1, number 7. You can kind of tell which one I got for 25 cents. That was pretty cool. I just have them alphabetized, so yeah. These I picked up yesterday for normal price. So I got Amazing Spider-Man. I'm trying to complete my 600 run. 578. I've bought all Amazing Spider-Man they have at my store. I mean, they still have some, but I already have them. But these New Ways to Die, and no, not New Ways to Die, Brand New Day was the only ones I was missing from them. Then 579, which is pretty cool cover. Then 628, that's a really cool cover. All these three are going Mylar. Wait, they're not even in order, what the hell? Oh, that's because these are going Mylar, never mind. Then 630 with the lizard. Then this one I kind of want to save to the next one. Maybe I'll probably show it again next time. Avengers #1, because I still haven't read it, and it's one of the legacies. And the next haul will be all about Marvel Legacy. I mean, there will be other stuff probably too, but there will be other stuff. Then here's a bunch of Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 550, Spider-Man 551, Amazing Spider-Man 553, Amazing Spider-Man 554, Amazing Spider-Man 557, 559, 577, 574. Wait, that's incorrect order. Yeah, that's the Lego Flash Thompson story. It's pretty cool. And 627, 631. That was the Amazing Spider-Man books there. Let's get these out of the way. I'm still a little sick, but yeah, this one I got for $1. Aquaman #0. I don't care about Aquaman at all, even though it looks pretty cool in the new. Sorry about. Got the from the lines in the new Justice League trailer, but I mean it's Aquaman. It's not that cool again. Avengers #10, $1. I can't. All of the Avengers books I have except issue 1 of the new series, of course. But yeah, of the new series I've gotten for $1 at that store. So yeah, Civil War 2 #1. No, Civil War The Fallen #1. And I found it was actually drawn by Mark Bagley, which is one of my favorite artists. But you can see here, all the 25 cents ones had this cut off and trimmed there. And then Daredevil, that was kind of for $1. Daredevil 14, Daredevil 23, Daredevil 30, Daredevil 33, Daredevil 34 with a pretty cool cover there. And then JLA 16, JLA 121. This is super stupid. I actually got this, but it's only $1. I would never pick many of these books up if it was like $3. Maybe the Daredevil ones, but this one's Slapstick. Well, All-Star Batman #8, the one I showed in the beginning, I would have picked that up for $3 too. But Slapstick #1. Yeah, no. Marvel there, stupid. Oh, these two I got for $1 each, and I'm super happy. These three are the pick of the $1 bin. I got Scarlet Spider #6. It's in Marla because it's an awesome cover. You can see Kane there, up there, and then Ben Riley there. And then Ben Riley again $1 or so, and there's still cover price. So, and then this one, which ran out of my comic store, Generations Wolverine. I don't actually think of reading this, but I really wanted. I actually kind of want to read it, but the art is not that good. But it's super awesome. I got this for $1 too. So yeah, and then there's this which I'm pretty happy about. You guys also, this I got like 3 days after my first haul, so this has been waiting around for so long. Untold Tales Annual 96, Untold Tales Annual 97, Untold Tales of Spider-Man. This one's pretty cool. I didn't know, he didn't say that some of them were signed, but Untold Tales Spider-Man -1 signed by John Romita. And I have checked, it is John Romita's signature. Oh, I'm pretty sure about that because it's not all of them that were signed by John Romita. It's not all that had this. Like when there are some where they have their signature somewhere in the cover, but this is actually drawn on there. And then -1 a variant. There are 2 stories in here, and this one just has bigger focus, or it doesn't. It's the same book, but you know the cover. For that, yeah. Never mind. Just rambling on. Until Tales of Spider-Man #1, awesome cover, and these covers in this series are freaking amazing. Just want to say, and it's signed by what the hell is it called? Oh, I can't remember. Just on the tongue. Brubeck or something. I think he's something Brubeck. And I'll put some text on the screen that says it. #2. And also in Mylar, that's also signed. #3, all of these, I mean, these covers are so beautiful. #4, that one, not that much. And this, oh my god, #5 is so awesome. Can't get over how awesome these covers are. I've heard this year be the best 616 Spider-Man young when he's young, because the Silver Age was very cheesy. And Ultimate Spider-Man is awesome, but that's not 616. And when I say Ultimate Spider-Man, I mean Peter Parker, not Miles Morales. I don't like Miles Morales. And no, I'm not racist, because you can't say you like that character without being racist, apparently. Oh, cool cover. And this one is awesome as well. This looks super old and super modern at the same time. Like, Lizard looks super old, Spider-Man looks so freaking epic. Because the Lizard looks like he is drawn by Steve Ditko or something, his old design. And Spider-Man looks so freaking awesome. It looks like movie Spider-Man, so oh my god. And it looks like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. Of course, this came out way before. But then 10. I would probably get this in Mylar if it wasn't because that villain right there looks freaking weird. But Spider-Man looked pretty cool. And then 11. 12. That's a pretty cool cover too. 13. 14. 15. That's really cool too. I don't know why I put. Yeah, I've bought in a lot of Mylar now because I run out all the time. And 16. I'm not sure I like this cover that much. I mean, Mary Jane's like one of my favorite comic book characters ever. She's my favorite female comic book character, but don't really like that cover that much. 17, awesome cover. 18, that cover I don't really like either. You can see Spider-Man looks like he's 10. No, he doesn't look. He looks like a teenager here, but he's super skinny. I don't know what's going on. He's like some more skinny than when Mark Bagley draws him bad in also Spider-Man. I mean, he draws, his art is amazing there, but it's just sometimes he jumps a little too skinny. 19, awesome cover. Absolutely incredible. 20, I was very skeptical about putting this in a Mylar because it's not that good of a cover. And it's good, but it's not like amazing. Better than, it's the worst, it's my least favorite of the ones I put in Mylar. 21, that's awesome. 22, that's also cool. And I have 2 covers that was actually some of these. This one I got from, I believe it's this one. I'm almost certain it was this one I got from that dollar store again. Not dollar store, but yeah. And then 23, 24, 24 again. This one I also got from that shop. And one of them, you know. And then 25. Oh, that was the entire run of Until That Spider-Man. Now, put this in rare/awesome books. I have not 1, not 2, 3 CGC books. And they're all start off with the release. This is not in order of release here because The middle one is actually the least impressive. Then I got Amazing Spider-Man, issue 299 in 7.0 condition. Got it for like $30 without shipping, and shipping's pretty expensive. I got it from maybe like 45, 50. But it is the first appearance of Venom. I mean, he had a very little cameo in 298, and his first full is in 300. And first cover is 316. But Venom is my favorite. What's the character? No, that's Peter Parker. But favorite villain. And it's awesome to have that. I do have 298. I have almost the entire 300 run, and I'll soon have from like 250 to 400, and that's gonna be awesome. But I need 300 still. I think I'm gonna get that for like a Christmas present, because I don't really want to pay that myself. They're very, very expensive. And it's 361. This one was the one that got here after I filmed the first one. It's 9.6 condition. That is awesome. And its first appearance of Carnage, Cletus Cassidy. He did have a cameo in 360, and that smaller one is 359, I believe. But that is an awesome book. And last, and certainly not least, maybe the gem of my collection now. I've seen this so much that it's not that impressive to me more, because I've seen it that much. The first time I've had this also around the same time I got the old Untold Tales, a little after that. But Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 8, CGC 2.5 with cream top, if you care, white pages and white pages. Just, you know. It is in very nice condition, I would say. 2.5 for such an old book is pretty good. First appearance of the Living Brain, and it's Jack Kirby art, the first in-store Jack Kirby art of an Amazing Spider-Man book. I'm pretty sure about that. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure. This is my second oldest Amazing Spider-Man and second oldest comic book, and now I have a 3-issue run of the single ditch. I have 7, 8, and 9. That's freaking insane. And I had 12, so I need to get 10 and 11. 7 and 11, no. 10 and 11. And then I have a 5-issue run. No. Six-issue run. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely did, making it. And, yeah. So, I hope I'll see you next time. That's Marvel Legacy. I'm going to my dad works in another city, and there's a store there where I also can get like books for like $1 or 50 cents. And that's a place that I could be lucky in. I mean, I'm from Denmark, so a lot of the books they have there are Danish, and I only collect English books. And my comic store, the comic store I go to, he's American, so he also only has, he has a few Danish books, but nobody cares about those. But, so, I'll probably have, maybe I could find like Spider-Man or 300 or something. Very unlikely, but maybe Spider-Man 300. But, see you next time. Peace.